So, of course, there's more, and I'm waiting to talk about it last because it's kind of a big deal to me. Um, and it gets to the heart of all of this. But before I say that, what I want to say is that the reason why I'm pursuing this case with the VA is because I'm hoping to save the lives of veterans. And we have this crisis in our country right now where veterans are killing themselves. It's my argument that veterans are killing themselves because of the suffering that's imposed inside of the VA system looking for medically objective evidence. It's also my opinion that a lot of the people who are non-compliant are male rape victims who are either not talking about their rape or not responsive to their rape. The fact that they're non-compliant in the first place is an indication of a rape. So I'm trying to protect rape victims. It's about rape victims' rights. It's about the first sign of non-compliance, to treat them as if they are rape victims, and to use systems that are malevolent right now, show that they're malevolent, and try to reorient them and redirect those systems within our federal government in order to spare the lives of the veterans and reduce veteran suicide. I can't care for my family because of what's happened, but I can still fight for rights. I can still do the things that are important to me. So I'm this own fierce political warrior in my own way, confronting the oppression of the right and the left too, because they're both involved. It's a system that was created by the right being implemented by the left, and I just want to shut it down, just for the sake of the value of human life. So that's part of what I'm doing with the VA, and that's why I'm doing that. Sex. It's not an easy thing to talk about. Dr. Border, she gave me what I needed. And she told me that she worked for a polyamory group, that she did pro bono. I leak from the nose when I leak from the nose sometimes. She told me about this polyamory group and that it was okay to be who I was. And that she did free work for them, that her husband did free work for them. And she really encouraged me to become involved with that. I didn't do that. At the time, I was dating a woman in Ukraine, and that's a whole other set of things. I'm not dating that woman in Ukraine anymore. I don't know if that's been part of the process that I've been going through as a person with no rights, persons whose rights have been violated. I don't know, but it's been the whole thing. The VA, all of it's just been a lot of sexual punishment, a lot of just terrible, terrible, terrible things for a person like me who's been through the things that I've been through in my life to just have to go through. And I really would like an opportunity when I'm ready to maybe check that group out. And if I can get my rights restored, my daughter and I, we're both Portlanders, Lake Oswego. I say Lake Oswego. That's where we get a house. My son, he goes to LO high school. My daughter turned out to be very successful. My daughter did get herself into Riverdale. She did graduate from Riverdale. She also did something Andrea Schneider said she couldn't do. She got herself out of her mother's home because of the continuing violence, which I couldn't do anything to stop. So she emancipated herself. And she got herself through her senior year of high school. And she got herself into college, where I'm at, where my parents were living, where my parents are living. And she's done some pretty incredible things for herself. She's an pretty credible human being. And Andrea Schneider told her, no, you can't do that. No, you're not a candidate for that. That's not possible. That's not possible. Limiting my daughter. My daughter went to one of the schools that is going to be responsible for some of the future leaders of this country. And she put herself there. So, I have nothing but great things to say about my daughter. She's an amazing human being. I would really like to say those same things about my son. One thing that I believe will do best for us is good nutrition. If we can have the money to have good nutrition all of the time, and I can put good food on the table regularly, I can have good food available. I mean, fitness and nutrition are the cornerstones of treatment for PTSD. So if we can get back to eating good, if we can get back to exercising, if we can start doing those things, everything else will start clicking into place. So, there's like a lot of resolution all the way around psychologically, and for me, this is the center of my onion. And I'm looking to self-actualize. That's what I've been trying to do through my entire life, is just find self-actualization. That's where my spiritual journey began. It's where it's taken me, and that's what I've been trying to do. So I'm trying to self-actualize and bringing my family together, finding a way for us to have shelter, support, through trust. That's all part of that. And then from there, it'll give me a way to expound, to expand things a little bit. And if my rights are restored, and I can start to move among people again without harassment, I mean, all of that sounds like good psychology. And I believe good psychology can save my life and help me get past this cancer. So, that's why I'm confronting it all. So that's the long story. It's like 30 minutes, 40 minutes of testimony of like highly relevant facts. Good luck processing the information. And again, good luck on your phone call with Wendy.